Peace. Welcome to the Voice of Reason show. Today we got our special guest, Miss AJ, coming in.
Thank
How
you.
you doing, Miss AJ?
I'm good. How are you? It's good to see you again, Skill. Thank you. Universal.
Oh yeah, that's all good. So we gonna, I want to talk about your show that you do.
Yeah.
For everybody who don't know, why don't you give them a little intro? Let them know.
Okay, it's on 1690 The One, well, AM The One, and it's also really called L402 Show.
Right.
And what we do is we usually interview local artists. They're mainly young rappers, and most of them usually have clothing lines. Sometimes they come back just to talk about their clothing line. And some either make a comeback or they're showing that they just had an album made.
Oh yeah, do a little promotion.
Or they're introducing, or they're moving on to producing and directing and stuff like that. So it's usually local artists that we interview. And if it's like election day, we'll interview, like try to interview a legislator or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if it's an author.
Yeah.
Like the Dr. Seuss that we had,
I'll be checking y'all out all the time.
Yeah, and I'm glad we had you on there.
Yeah, it was fun too.
Yeah, and you was able to plug this TV show, and I like that.
Sure. That's why I was like, man, you gotta come, you know what I'm saying, plug your thing that you got going on.
You could find us, well, we're connected with 95.7.
Right,
and that's William King, he's the boss.
Yeah, big shout out to him.
And shout out to Dorch Boy, and shout out to Big A, what's up? They're part of the crew. And I help to co-host that, and it's going on every Saturday from 6 to 8.
Right.
So it'll be going on this evening, and you can only find it on Ustream. Not like the radio show.
Right.
But we're in the same building, and he's the boss of this one, of the L402 as well. So, or 1690 AM The One.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you can only Ustream us, but we're seen all over the world. As compared to the radio show just here in Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah,
that's big. You get an audience from all over the place, different states.
Yeah, I got fans.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I also have karaoke going on, and it's so popular on 24th and Ames Avenue. And that's usually going on Sundays from 9:30 to closing time about 2.
Oh, everybody loves karaoke.
Yeah, it's a lot of people coming up to that. I mean, you don't have to sing to just come and enjoy it, and if you like to dance, and they have line dancing for the ladies. Some guys get out there too and do that.
Have a little couple drinks and whatnot.
Yeah, so I would say that as also at the radio show. I always mention the karaoke on Saturday, because then I know that's also happening on Sunday. And I also want to give a shout out to DJ Lewis Watkins. He is the one that usually DJ it, and now it's DJ Slim. And he hasn't been feeling well, so I hope he get well soon.
Yeah, get better soon.
He hasn't been out doing all the karaoke, so.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your favorite kind of interviews to do? You like to do with I like the local rappers.
The local rappers, yeah, because that keeps you in tune on what's going on right here in your own town. And it's so much beautiful talent and beautiful people, and they're not all hardcore and out. They're usually out on the road a lot promoting their shows. They're out there really grinding. And just like, I want to say Wisdom, he has a shoe, he has a shoe made and stuff like that, and he's been selling t-shirts, and he's been all over, and then he always end up coming back to Omaha. And then I would like to get Merk Haney on there. Yeah, and T.B. Johnson. And people like that. And
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sicko was on there, and
so what made
Fun Gang was on there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I see that was last week, right?
Yeah. And we have Sideway the Kid. He moved to Florida, but he comes back, and he be on there too.
Yeah. That's peace. I like supporting just supporting my people. I feel if we build everything up, we gotta build the infrastructure. So you know what I'm saying.
And see all this amazing talent out there. So
they just gotta have somewhere to showcase it.
Yeah.
But I think everybody don't know. You know what I'm saying.
They end up going to 106.9.
Right.
Or they'll go to our sister show, or should I say the dad of the show, which would, well, not the show, but the radio.
Yeah, that's
which is the 95.7,
Yeah, I'll be listening to that all the time.
Yeah,
trying to turn people on.
But you have to pay big time for an interview with them, and if you don't show up, then
they got your money. A second one.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Because I remember him recently interviewing, I think this was twice, Bud Crawford.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Shout out to the champ, man. I still rock with you, man.
Yeah. I hope everything's going good with all that going on. Yeah. We don't need all that. We don't need bad publicity.
Yeah, definitely. So what made you want to get into this field? Like, how long have you been doing this?
I have been doing this for, I want to say, almost 3 years. Yeah, and I just had a 4-year anniversary with L402 show. Actually the store.
Right.
Because Dorch Boy, he's the owner of that store, and he went ahead and changed that over to L402 Radio. So it's really him that's running the things, and I remember him hitting me up on Facebook and say, would you like to participate in that and volunteer for that, and it'd be fun, and you'll be helping me out, and you're my friend, and business together and all that. I said, sure, why not? And then I stuck with it every Saturday. He's like, you gonna come back up? I miss being where we used to be in the Crossroads. We had more space.
It was being in the Crossroads.
So now we're directly over Unique Cuts, which is on North 24th Street. So we're in the hood.
Yeah, there ain't nothing
so
wrong
a lot of
with
people, that be from out of town that might want to come up or whatever, they can just pop up. Right. It's good to let me, Big A, or Dorch, because we always find different people, or they'll hit us up on the Facebook page or something like that. Or one of the media is talking about, I want to plug my music, or I want to do a show. We don't have that much space for them to do a show, but they still hit freestyle lyrics, or they might bring a copy of their CD. We used to show videos, so we're still in the process of getting everything together and still moving everything. And
yeah, that's cool. I think it's a cool setup. I liked it.
Yeah.
When I came up there, it was cool. And
I think
it's always entertaining.
It is more personal, intimate, because we're all stuck close together. But we still get it done. We still try to get our little backdrop pictures in, so they have something to show off to their fans, their growing fans. So
yeah, for sure. That's deep.
Yeah,
right,
and anything that support Omaha, since I'm living here and raising my children, is good for me if it's positive.
That's what I'm all about. You gotta support the positivity, because it's like it seems like a negative get all the shine. So it's like if you're being positive, it's easy to be like, man, you know what, man, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to just switch up and start doing this.
Because it's called the voice of the voiceless. So we give them their voice.
Right.
And then later on, they end up going to 106.9.
Yeah.
And the bigger radio shows and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to catch their show too.
Yeah, but, I listen to them. I listen to them all. I support. I don't feel like there's no competition. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, I feel you.
So yeah,
That's how I
and I
feel
met
too.
a lot of people. I used to be just all inclusive into myself and not that social, and that just opened a lot of doors for me. I met a lot of producers, directors, videographers, models. It's exciting, and I didn't even have to travel.
Yeah.
But if I want to make the big money and stuff, I'll probably be on the road with William King.
Yeah, I know, because he traveled a lot. Like I tried to get him to come and do an interview with us, and he was like, man, I just be so busy. And then the times when he's not busy, it's like, okay, well, it's not.
He's trying to make it happen.
Oh yeah, man, I support him 100%. I told him that the last time I seen him, because I remember when he used to have a studio.
Yeah, he's doing really big things.
And we went down there a couple times, and back then he was talking about, and we need a radio station, we needed this, we needed that. Yeah. So I give him much respect, because it's like you said what we need, but then you just didn't stop there.
Right.
Like, okay, let me see what I can do. So that's definitely
well, he rubs elbows with people like Soledad O'Brien and people from BET and all that. Like he goes to Washington and talk to the lobbyists there, and so he's getting into the politician world, but we don't follow him on that very much because we all have different views. But he likes to go to those debates and seminars and stuff like that. So he's making it happen secretly. Right. But I know our show can do much better with more extended viewers and audience. Right.
That's why you got to keep grinding.
We be wanting them to call in. The number is 402-714-3621. So you can call in live after 6, from 6 to 8, and find out what topics we're doing by going to the Ustream.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, 1690 AM to 1. That's how you find us on the Ustream.
Yeah, that's the good thing about going live. It's like you can interact with the viewers.
You go live, but also, we have it's tape.
Right.
So you can go back and look at it.
Yeah. I need to check that Ustream out, because I never really.
Some people can't always get it on their phone. Like they don't have the app, or it just don't show up.
Yeah.
But the laptops, usually you can find it right away.
Yeah.
Once you see the symbol.
I just never, before y'all show, I never really, I heard of it before, but I never had no reason. And when I heard y'all show was on there, I was like, okay, let me make an account.
Yeah, and that's why I say now that we're in the hood, people from out of town can easily find North 24. Yeah. Somebody is going to point you in that direction. Yeah. Whether they're from way out west or south past downtown.
Right.
or closer to Carter Lake or Council Bluffs. So everybody usually knows North 24th is like that main street.
Yeah, you know that. They know where that's at.
Yeah.
Everything else in the city be changing up and switching up. It's easy to get lost, but I don't ever get lost north. Like,
yeah.
Know, it's cool. That's real good.
Yeah, I just like to spread good word in the community. And sometimes we touch on some really serious topics. Yeah. And, you know, we almost like verbally fighting up in there, but we have a good time, just us three. Yeah, we had I Make It Happen on there. Julie, and she has a store called Judge Not. I'm not sure if it's still open. I haven't got a chance because she moved. I believe it was to Minnesota. She was part of our crew. Then we had Aslan As It Is, and he's currently working on his rap album.
Okay.
And I think he's the ambassador of Jeffrey Brown.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so you deal with the oh man, what did he say it was called? The community handshake thing?
Yes, the community handshake, that's starting to be every month, so I believe we're gonna start our first one in April.
Oh yeah, we gotta be there.
Yeah, and it usually go on a little bit over 6 months, and just once a month on a Saturday. I wanna say it's the third Saturday. I think it's the third Saturday of each month. And we wanted to broadcast live down there, but we don't have it equipped like that.
Yeah,
and like you say, King is always on the go. But I know in the future, that's what we plan on doing. And we have Sweet Future coming up, which is also a part of one of Dortch's many dream come true kind of businesses he's trying to get together, where they have young entrepreneurs ages 10 to 15.
Right.
And they would go ahead and work out and actually run their own candy business.
Yeah, I remember he was telling me a little bit about it.
Yeah, and they learn about their credit, and they learn about how to buy a home and all that. So we can learn from that.
Yeah,
but we will not be helping to run it. We kind of be chaperoning and getting the business people in to talk to them.
Yeah,
They'll be their own bosses.
Yeah, that's dope right there.
And how many people do you know that kids are starting out at age 10 and running their own business?
Yeah, that's important too. I don't know, it's not many. That's important too, because I mean, I look at just myself, like, okay, if at 16 I knew what to do to start a business.
Right.
Like my
you don't usually be thinking about that.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, at around 15, 16, that's when you start thinking like, man, I need to get my own money. I gotta have something going on.
Yeah.
So like, if you got something positive to turn to.
Yeah.
You know,
and you're even younger
better.
learning that.
Yeah, when you learn, the younger you are, the better, because then it's like it's part of you.
But you know, they're trying to get kids that age together that's really serious. Like there's some out there that do sit around twiddling thumbs thinking about, oh, I would love to be an author.
Right.
And they also make sure that the children become an author before they finish these programs that they go into. And they really doing everything. We're not telling them to do anything. They just have to be business minded. You can't come off thinking, oh, after school program and this is just something to do.
Do for fun.
They really learn, and then they learn how to use their money once they learn how to save and invest it as well. It's not like they're going to buy some Nike shoes somewhere or anything.
Yeah.
So they become little bosses.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing right there.
And then they would be leaders and make more bosses out of this.
Right.
And then help that'll spread out in the community. So that's what I'm all about, is spreading love, peace, happiness, joy, anything that's in the music industry. That's what I've been dealing with.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing
Yeah.
right there. I love it, because the babies are the best part. You know?
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do. You build them up.
And see, I love karaoke, so I believe that's how I was first approached by George.
Right.
He's like, you sing karaoke? Why don't you come down? We have a
so
karaoke
you
night.
participate too then?
Every third Saturday we have karaoke.
Okay, so you can come down
At
here
the
and see
show.
her on the mic, you know, do her 1-2 one time.
Yeah, I mean, I've been smoking a lot, so I definitely don't encourage smoking, but I've been under so much personal stress.
Right.
And that has helped relieve it. I'm not saying that's a good thing to do, but that has affected my voice.
Right.
Yeah, but I still got fans, and I appreciate them. And if I'm not out there for a while, they try to contact me and find me, and I appreciate all that love. Like, I almost feel like a local celebrity, and it feels good to interview celebrities.
Yeah, that's a good
like
thing. I definitely
Bo Hustleaholic, he was supposed to be coming
that's
on.
My guy. Shout out to
and
him.
we're still waiting for you, Chase Stacks, if you're watching.
Right. Hopefully they will be tuned in.
Yes, and Seated, we're waiting on you, and Trav DeSav, if you're watching this show, we're waiting on you too. He's producing. He's also a local artist.
Right.
Where he does artwork on T-shirts.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, and he also raps.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing right there. That's a beautiful thing. I want to send us, you know, give you a salute because, like, I know what it's like when you're going through a lot of stuff, but you keep your grind going.
Yeah.
That's what separates.
Yeah, can't miss business with pleasure.
Exactly.
Although that has happened. See, the thing about the radio show, what makes it so unique, not that it's just locally owned in Omaha, and we try to keep Omaha on the map, but it's also a way for people to open up and be really comfortable. It's not like, okay, we're going to keep playing a song and get back with you.
Right.
We actually try to interview whoever shows up that's a part of Omaha and giving back to the community or showcasing their music or their talent.
Yeah,
and
I seen when I was watching one day, it's like, man, the next caller that call up, I'm about to hit, what's he say?
We don't get many calls.
Push-ups?
Yes, it's 10 push-ups every call.
10 push-ups every call. I was like, oh, my man.
And he has a big extended family, and sometimes they'll sneak in and call, be like, I called, and he's like, no, you fam, no, you don't count. And they said, if you're talking about the subject or the topic that we're talking about at the time, then that considers, you know, you can get down and do the push-ups. And we don't have that much space anymore. So,
so
he did handstands last time. Was you there when he did that? Oh my God.
I would have loved to see that though. That's funny. I'm gonna have to call up.
I want to give a shout out to Cap, Mr. J, also known as Michael James.
Peace,
and thank you. He's the one who made this happen for me to be on the show.
That's a beautiful thing. I'm glad they
and Flame Classic, and cameo of Ear Crack Productions.
Right.
I remember being in his studio and Michael James was trying to lay a track down in music.
Yeah, we got to get that. He did our intro music.
Did he? Okay, and I have not heard that, so I look forward to hearing that.
Check it out after we.
I don't watch TV no more. I don't watch cable.
No, I mean, so that's the footage, you know. So you don't.
I know, but what I was saying, and I probably would have heard it before. So.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, but you haven't taped it yet, have you?
No, I haven't aired. This is our first season.
Oh, okay.
We probably only gonna have 4 people watch, so that's why.
I'll probably be like one of the first, so I feel honored. See, that's another thing I like about it. I've been one of the first on a lot of things to keep making things happen and keeping it in Omaha. And I'm not even from Omaha, but this is where I'm raising my children at and stuff like that. My husband brought us down here in 1999. Oh, yeah. And I had 3 small children, then we had 2 more. And then he passed away 3 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so this is like really my home now.
Right.
And even after he passed away, then there was no longer the housewife kind of thing. So I got out there and I had the love for karaoke.
Right.
And the karaoke brought me to the radio show, and now I'm going to have a chance to be on the TV show.
Yeah, you got to keep it going.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
I like
thing.
to get the word out there. So if you see Miss AJ in the neighborhood, holler at her.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'll give you a hug if I know you like that, or, you know, a hand. And there's so many handshakes I'm learning. Yeah. So I'm so open up to a lot of things. I'm learning how to play chess and things like that. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm glad I'm still young enough to get out there and have my fun.
Yeah, right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Y'all doing something positive, so that's something people need. Like, they might not even realize how much is needed, but it really is.
I think a lot of people are really down for Omaha. They just not sure how to express themselves.
Right.
So we give them a platform to say how they feel, because we don't always stay on topic. And that's why we call it a radio show, not a radio station.
Right.
Radio station will play music. They will also interview usually more big timers, but I consider even our local big timers.
Right.
You know, so.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So you said it's every Saturday at 6 p.m. Right?
From 6 to 8, and the number to call in at that time is 402-714-3621.
Make sure y'all call in and show that love.
George Boy can do those push-ups or handstands.
Yeah, I'm gonna call in tonight.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, hit it, man. Drop it, give me 10.
Yeah. See, we have fun on there.
Yeah, that's the best thing. That's
we
what I
open
like
up,
about it too.
We be ourselves. Sometimes we're too much ourselves. Sometimes we giving our personal information out, but it helps someone.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he shows it Facebook Live, and we have those regular ones on there, and we tell them to call in.
Right.
And they, you know, they rather just be behind their computer or their cell phone and respond that way.
That's cool though. You know,
yeah, I mean, you know, they have families and jobs and.
Yeah.
But I like that we have our regular viewers too, and we're always trying to extend the audience, not just to Omaha, but because we've seen all over the world, all over the entire world, you know,
Yeah, that changed
they can
the
see
game.
what Omaha is really about. There's
Yeah.
so much talent and creativity here.
For real.
Yeah.
That's why I like y'all show too, man, because it's like y'all do it so organic. It's like somebody watching could be like, you know what, I should do a show too. Where it's
Yeah.
like, you know, when you like real puffed up and it's like
And
real
you can,
professional.
and
it's
we
like,
encourage that too, because sometimes they have slots. People is only at temporarily, and we go on Saturday. At that time in the evening, I have to say the ratings would be much lower compared to another day out the week, because a lot of people are getting ready.
moving around.
Yeah, or they just got home, or you know, you have that third shift going in and stuff like that. Nobody's really tuning in. You can't just turn it on your radio station in your car or whatever.
Right, you got to do all that.
Yeah, you gotta be on the internet
Yeah, definitely.
and have the app. It's a free app, by the way. So
Oh yeah, that helps out always.
yeah,
Well, I appreciate you stopping through.
yeah. Thank you
Chopping it
so
up with
much.
us, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
appreciate
saying?
you.
Yeah, for
It was a
sure.
joy to have you on our show too.
Oh
And
yeah, we're gonna
come back
just keep-
anytime.
yeah,
You're
we're gonna
welcome.
Keep doing it. Like,
Okay.
You know, because we definitely want to support everybody that's making moves, doing their thing. You know.
Yeah.
That's what we all about. You
Yeah.
know, supporting each other and showing that love, so we can grow, build this infrastructure. of
Yeah,
this,
and
you know.
I met a lot of friends that way too. You know, I met some that got really big-headed, and you would have thought they were 50 Cent or Michael Jackson even.
Yeah.
And then some that's kind of laid back and kind of showcasing other people and not really showing their full talent, or they showing it through them.
Right.
And I have one in particular that's been doing business a long time. I like to give a shout out to No Good.
Yeah, that's my guy too.
Yeah, he helped us
Peace,
start. He was one of the first interviewers on the L402
Yeah,
radio
that's a
show.
good dude right there.
Yeah, and he really gets the crowd going. He could be an MC. He's definitely good at his own rap and or lyrics or whatever he calls it. And he really educates you on it. And he's all over the towns and stuff like that, promoting everybody's music that has something to do with local.
Right.
And he's connected to big shots and stuff like that. And I like to hear more of his music, but it seems like he's more of showing everybody else's
Right.
talent off.
We need that too, though. That's love. That's
But
how
that's the good
win.
thing that I notice is very different about Omaha compared to all the other cities and stuff like that. It's right in the middle of the United States. We get hit by all the weather. I call it bipolar weather.
Right.
And a lot of people want to help showcase, and like you get in there and I get in there too. Sometimes each other get in each other's way.
Right.
And sometimes they make it happen. Like, we all should be able to shine. And Omaha is so expanded with people from all over. They end up coming to Omaha and seeing what it's really about. And then they leave with knowing that they met creative, talented people that can be up there big time.
Right. That's
Just like the regular
That's
celebrities.
definitely what we do. That's what we about.
Yeah.
Community support, supporting each other. As long as we hold each other down, we don't really need nobody else
Right.
to come through and save us. You know?
Yeah,
So that's
it's
what
like
do.
we local celebrities, and it's like an inside Omaha secret.
Right on. Right on. Well,
The
Miss
real
AJ
people know who we really are.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah,
main
they want to
thing.
be a part of it
That's the
because they
main
can
thing.
always feel welcome. So
Yeah, they can
you're
come
welcome
out
to
and
come
do
to the
their thing.
L402 show if you got talent and you got an album coming out, or you just want to get your name back out there. You're welcome to come by. Just ask for Miss AJ, George Boy, or Big A.
Right on.
We'd love to have you.
That's what it is. Well, fam, once again, if you want to help us keep the conversation going, you can reach us at thevoicesofreasonshow.com. We on Facebook, Instagram, the whole nine, yah, for all my Asian friends out there. I appreciate y'all support, spreading that word. That's real love. So, yeah, keep the conversation going. Yeah, peace.
Adios.
Right on. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.